Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dimitri. Today we're gonna be working with time series in R, and we're gonna be using exponential smoothing. Alright, let's start working on this. So I'm going to create this vector called errors, basically because my data it's about errors. Okay, it's a bunch of errors happening every month in a factory. Then I'm going to import this library. It's called FPP2. That's gonna help you with all the forecasting. Alright, let's just run this and the library, and we can just go ahead and check what's going on with the data. So we can just analyze what's going on. So we have data from the year 2000 and from January 2000, and apparently it's data per month. So you got January, you got February, March, and if we go all the way down, the data goes until December 2019. Okay, that's basically our data. All right, we have to create a new vector. We're gonna call it y in this case, and we're going to use this function called TS, which means time series. And you can get some help with F1. You can press F1 and it's going to help you with the arguments that you need to input in the function. So for example, here it's gonna tell you the data, start date, the frequency. In my case, I have my data here in this errors vector, and I'm gonna use just my second column because it's the column that has all the errors. Just column number 2. Then I'm gonna tell R that I'm going to start on January 2000 with a frequency of 12, which means it's gonna be monthly. All right, perfect. So when you're working with time series, you basically have to remove the trends from your data. You're gonna do that with this function called diff. So in this case, I'm just creating a new vector. It's gonna be y2, and this new vector, it's gonna hold this. So my def function that is going to transform my y vector into a stationary data. Okay, perfect. So let's just run this, and we have y and y2 over here. All right, let's just plot y2 and let's see what's going on. So let's use autoplot y2. We can run this and check what's going on with the data. So the data is here. Basically, this is the stationary data. Okay, this is not the original data. This is already transformed. Next step, we can use this GG season plot in order to check what's going on with the data month by month, year by year. So if we run this, it's going to compare basically what's going on in every single January, and then February, then June. So you can see if there's like any like seasonality or something like that. So we can check the data here. So maybe there's something special in April and September. We don't know yet, but that's pretty much everything I can show you for now. It's going to compare all the years and all the months. Okay, next step, we're going to fit our model. So let's just create a new vector called fit ETS. Okay, and we're gonna use this function here, ETS, which means exponential smoothing. And I'm going to use my y2, and I'm going to run this. Okay, perfect. So it's created here. Next step, let's just print our summary. Print summary from our new vector, right, which is fit ETS. Let's just run this. It's gonna show us the data here. So ETS, and then if you scroll down, it's gonna show you your sigma. We can also check the residuals. So we have another function called check residuals. So we can run this, and it's basically going to show us all the graphs here on your right side and the data here. Okay. All right, next step, let's just forecast. So I'm going to create a new variable called forecast1, and I'm going to use this function forecast. So I'm basically going to forecast my new model, and I'm gonna tell R that I need 24 months. And I'm gonna print that. So print forecast1. So we can run this, and we can print, and here's the data. Here's basically all the predictions from January 2020 all the way to December 2021. Okay, perfect. And next step, we're going to autoplot our forecasting. So we can run this, and it's gonna show us our prediction here for the next 24 months. Okay, we can close this, and you guys can create a new variable if you want to analyze different data. So you could just copy this and create forecast2, and again do the same here. With, let's say, 36 months, or let's say just 12 months, but it's the same logic. So I can just delete this, and that's pretty much everything I can tell you for now, guys, about the smoothing, the exponential smoothing in R. I hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you in the next video.